There are places on Earth where life doesn't just happen, it fights to exist. Villages clinging to sheer cliffs, floating on restless waters, or buried deep within the world's harshest landscapes. Places where one wrong step could mean the end, and every sunrise is a victory. Here, nature isn't just a backdrop, it's a constant threat. Roads are treacherous, conditions are extreme, and survival is never guaranteed. Yet, against all odds, people call these places home, adapting, enduring, and pushing human resilience to its absolute limit. Welcome to the world's most impossible villages, where danger is not the exception, but a way of life. Off the coast of Southeast Asia, the island of Sulai harbors the Tarnatar Raja villages. These villages cradle a life both humble and profound. They are tethered not to grand landscapes or vast resources, but to the pulse of the land itself. Here the soil is thin, and the air hums with subtropical warmth. It is a chorus of survival sung by those who call it home. At first glance, the villages seem unassuming. Bamboo houses perch delicately on stilts, sheltering families within woven walls. These walls whisper of generations past. The rhythmic rustle of palm leaves serves as a reminder of nature's presence. But beneath this simplicity lies a vibrant complexity. The people of Tarnatar Raja cultivate the land. With a patience passed from parent to child, they coax nourishment from earth that others might overlook. Cassava, pulses, and taro flourish, despite the challenges posed by the island's unpredictable weather. The villagers are skilled artisans too. They weave mats and baskets that speak of a connection to their environment. This connection is as intrinsic as breath itself. Education is not confined to schools. Children learn to read the tides as much as books. They understand that their world is a symbiosis of knowledge and nature. Community lessons unfold with the rhythm of the day. At times, this happens in the glow of dawn, and at others, under the watchful eye of the sun's descent. Despite its isolation, Tarnatar Raja is not untouched by the world. The villagers have embraced solar power, capturing the sun's energy to light their nights. This fusion of tradition and progress is a quiet revolution. It illuminates pathways forward without obscuring roots. In this corner of Sulai, life is a confluence of modesty and depth. The Tarnatar Raja villages stand not as monuments of achievement, but as testaments of adaptation. Here, existence is woven into the tapestry of nature itself. Survival is not just an act, it is an art. Deep within the folds of the Himalayas lies the world of Deutsa Kingdom mountain villages. Rugged and remote, these settlements are threads woven into a vast tapestry of peaks and valleys. Here, life clings to steep terraces and narrow passes, shaped by a harsh but captivating environment. The villages, like the mountains, are molded by the elements. Lives are dictated by the seasons, with harsh winters encasing the landscape in ice. Summers bring a cascade of green. Time here is not measured by clocks, but by the rhythm of nature itself. In Deutsa Kingdom, connections run deep. Generations share traditions like the delicate art of weaving patterns from yak wool. They also craft tools from iron-rich earth. Their food comes from the land, with barley and high-altitude grains sustaining life against every odd. What seems extraordinary is ordinary here. Ancient methods of terrace farming prevent soil erosion. They utilize each drop of water that falls from the sky. In this way, the villagers have sculpted an equilibrium with nature. They respect it, and in return, it provides. Despite their remove from urban sprawl, technology reaches even these heights. Simple solar panels now line roofs, harnessing sunlight to illuminate homes. Radios connect them to the wider world. It's a blend of old and new, where tradition meets innovation. Amidst the stones and spirits that define these paths, a most surprising feature emerges. The melodic notes of music, played on handmade flutes, echo across the valleys. The mountains themselves seem to listen, absorbing and amplifying the sound. It's a reminder that even here, creativity thrives. As the mists envelope these villages, one truth resonates. Deutsa Kingdom is not just a place carved by survival. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Remote and mysterious, Oyakan sits deep in Siberia. It is the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Here, temperatures plummet to -90 degrees Fahrenheit. A land where frost clings to eyelashes and breath freezes Medea. Yet people make lives from the unforgiving freeze. There are no bustling cities, no expansive highways, just a scattering of dwellings stoic against the relentless chill. A place where survival demands resilience and tradition becomes a lifeline. Because the earth locks in iron-solid ice, burial is impossible in winter. Bodies must wait months beneath snow before they return to the ground. Sustenance comes from the hardy reindeer. This animal is as integral to their existence as the sun is scarce in endless winter months. Their meat fills the pot, their skin the layer between skin and icy air. Fishing through the ice yields Arctic char and trout. These fish are pulled from holes under meters-thick layers. Oyakan's children grow up knowing a world where school closes only when temperatures drop below -61 degrees. Before the sun struggles above the horizon, they embark on long treks. They instinctively navigate trails of trodden snow to classrooms warmed by wood stoves. Cultural rhythms endure. Yakut traditions whisper tales of endurance and unity against the biting cold. These traditions guide social rites. Communal festivals light the darkness. Here, music and dance defy the freeze, laughter echoing through the frosted air. The cold, perverse as it may seem, defines life here. It makes its people exponents of resilience. They don't merely endure, they have crafted a life that dances with the elements. In the heart of Siberia's icy embrace, Oyakan stands as a testament. It is a testament not to survival, but to the quiet strength that beats in the human spirit. A village of clay and earth. That is Batrang, a place where time is fired and molded. Here, hands speak the language of tradition. Nestled in the heart of Asia, this village exists because of the soil beneath it. The soil is rich, pliable, and ready to be transformed. Batrang thrives on an ancient craft, pottery. This skill is passed down through generations. From elders to the young, each piece tells a story of its own. Here, the villagers don't just shape clay, they shape lives. The rhythm of the potter's wheel is both a dance and a dialogue. It is a seamless conversation between man and material. Every day, life begins with the earth. It's taken from the ground, kneaded with water until it submits. Then it is spun round and round until it stands steady. It is proud, yet humble. In Batrang, pottery is not just a craft, but an identity. The extraordinary artistry emerges not only from technique. It also comes through the patience and persistence that the craft demands. The villagers' knowledge is as deep as the earth they work with. This understanding has been refined over centuries. They know the clay's moods, its whispers, and its secrets. What sets Batrang apart is not merely its dedication to an ancient art. It is also the vibrant community that it fosters. A surprising fact is that pottery here supports a microeconomy. It connects families through communal kilns and shared markets. The village has no need for bustling industry or towering infrastructure. The clay is their currency, and their art is a livelihood. As one walks through Batrang, the air is thick with the scent of earth. It is filled with the scent of clay and the quiet hum of creation. This village is more than a home to its people. It is an ever-evolving masterpiece of earth and hand. It is a testament not to endurance alone. It shows the human spirit's capacity to adapt, create, and thrive. At the edge of Bangladesh, where land and water dance in harmony and discord, lies Arulia village, a place intimately tethered to the whims of nature. Here, survival isn't merely a way of living. It's an intricate relationship crafted over centuries. In Arulia, the landscape shifts with every breath of the seasons. The village, bordered by eager rivers, experiences a yearly transformation. The tides advance and recede. Yet this isn't a place of chaos. It is a village sculpted by the rhythms of water and land, where resilience becomes a daily ritual. The economy flows with the pulse of the waters. Jute fields sway with the gentle breeze. A green sea against a horizon of silt and sky. Fishing nets, glistening like silver spider webs, capture sustenance. They come from the ever-changing waters. Education is carried forward by the strength and wit of teachers. They adapt to classrooms shifting from mud and brick structures to floating platforms crafted from bamboo. Life in Arulia is neither static nor simple. The village breathes with its environment, expanding and contracting with every monsoon. Families dismantle homes only to rebuild them on higher ground. They live in anticipation and acceptance, thriving on the fluid promises of hope and renewal that each season delivers. There are no illusions here, only adaptations. Intricacies of nature-wrought challenges are met with human ingenuity. Solar panels glimmer on rooftops. They harvest sunlight to power lives amid constant change. Rainwater collection systems, simple yet ingenious, sustain the thirst of hundreds. Each drop is a testament to collaboration and innovation. As the sun sets over the delta, its light casts a golden sheen. It covers the floodplains, and Arulia stands, dynamic and unyielding, a testament to human harmony with nature. In this village, survival is not merely existence. It's a thriving embrace of all that is elemental and essential. Among the waterways of Thailand lies the dammed Saduac Canal villages. A world afloat on serpentine channels exists here. Daily life is tethered to the ebb and flow of water. Boats replace bicycles and cars. Narrow and nimble, they glide through tangles of commerce and conversation. Beneath a lattice of wooden stilts, the canal acts as both highway and lifeline. It connects homes, markets, and dreams. Step into these floating villages, and time bends. The air hums with the vibrancy of trade. Floating markets burst with colors of tropical fruits and fragrant spices. Life suspended above water pulses with a rhythm dictated by the river's whim. In these villages, necessity inspires ingenuity. Homes are crafted with teak and bamboo. These materials are chosen for their buoyancy and resilience. Yet in this delicate balance, storms loom large. Every monsoon season brings the threat of swelling tides. This challenges the harmony between human architecture and natural elements. For generations, the villagers have mastered this dance. They adapt to the shifting waters. Their lives are an intricate weave of tradition and adaptation. Education, too, floats. Schools tethered securely to bamboo rafts ensure learning sails on. This happens regardless of the river's mood. While the canals carve the landscape, they also carve a way of life. The community thrives on interdependence. They practice the gentle art of waterborne negotiation. But perhaps the most surprising of all is this. Even amidst the aquatic hustle, tranquility abounds. A quiet moment is found in the reflection of lantern light on water, or in the graceful sweep of a fishing net through the air. Experiences are ephemeral yet enduring. In the damn Saduac Canal villages, life is not merely lived, it is floated. In their currents, the canals carry stories. These stories are rooted in water, carried by tradition, flowing forever onward. Amidst the relentless expanse of Mongolia's Gobi Desert lies a place known as Tariblo. A cluster of color against a horizon of ochre sands, it defies the vastness surrounding it. With a population just shy of 300, life here breathes between extremes of temperature and scarcity. That scarcity would wither less resilient spirits. The air is dry, parched by daytime heat and chilled by night. The Gobi stretches far, but the heart of Tariblo beats in defiance. Water is a precious spectre, coaxed from deep wells or harvested in fleeting moments of rain. A few hardy crops and livestock eke out existence, nurtured by hands that understand the rhythm of this land. In this place, all is simplicity. There are no grand avenues, no towering structures vying for the sky. What exists is built by necessity. Mud bricks, hand-hewn timbers, and the arcane knowledge of generations shape the homes and halls of Tariblo. Even the harsh winds are woven into the fabric of daily life. They are a relentless companion whose voice is ever present. And yet, beneath the elemental forces, a deeper current flows. It is the cultural tapestry of a people who have transformed survival into a vibrant existence. The Nadam, an annual festival of wrestling, archery, and horse racing, fills the desert with laughter and life. It honors traditions older than the dunes themselves. Amid these sands, time feels both fleeting and eternal. The people of Tariblo have learned the art of harmony. They live beside hardship with a quiet resilience. They have shaped their world amidst the unyielding vastness. They prove that even in the starkest isolation, life finds a way to flourish. In Tariblo, the desert is not an adversary, it is a partner in the dance of existence. Tucked away in the northern folds of Vietnam lies Vanfuk's silk village. It is a place where the whisper of looms and the sheen of silk are more than a livelihood. They are the very fabric of existence. Here, generations have woven threads into tales. Their hands are as deft as the flowing waters of the Red River that nourish their craft. In this village, silk doesn't just get spun. It tells stories of endurance and ingenuity. Each thread is a delicate line between past and present. It connects modern artisans to an ancient tradition that stretches back over 1,000 years. The Silk Road may have crumbled, but its spirit thrives in Vanfuk. It thrives even when challenged by modernity's relentless march. The village is a testament to adaptability. Old techniques blend seamlessly with new inspirations. Every design echoes the soul of Vietnam. Beneath the rhythmic clatter of weaving frames lies a surprising truth. This is not just craft, it's chemistry. Silkworms, the unseen architects, spin their cocoons in a dance of nature and nurture. Their exquisite filaments are finer than a human hair. Artisans transform them into lush fabrics that drape the world in elegance. Here, colors erupt not from synthetic vats, but from the earth itself. Indigo leaves steep in vats, turning fabric into the hue of twilight. Marigold petals and mulberry roots yield golden yellows and earthy reds. Each piece is a canvas painted by the land. But Vanfuk is more than silk. It is a testament to the resilience of a community. They are bound by tradition, yet open to transformation. As the sun sets over emerald rice paddies, the village is cloaked in deepening shadow. A whisper lingers in the air. It is a quiet pledge that this is not mere survival. It is a vivid celebration of life's woven intricacies. Amid the scattered islands of Southeast Asia, there is Kampong Fluke. It is a place far removed from the usual enchantments of urban landscapes. Here, a curious dance unfolds between man and sea. The community is small yet vibrant. They live perched on the salty embrace of the ocean's edge. Their homes are snugly nestled by the winding mangroves. Kampong Fluke is shaped by the fickle rhythm of the tides. Its people have crafted lives in sync with the ocean's melody. It is a seamless blend of land and water. No streets chart their course. No signs mark their paths. Instead, the mangrove labyrinth serves as their guide. Its roots intertwine with daily routines. The sea provides, but not as a mere backdrop. It is woven into the very fabric of life. Tiny boats, slender and agile, ferry children to a floating school. Lessons are punctuated by the cries of distant gulls. At dusk, fishermen cast wide nets. Their silhouettes are etched against the fading sun. They harvest not only fish, but stories handed down through generations. One peculiar tradition is the moon ladder. It is a festival marking the highest tides. On this night, villagers gather to race their boats along the shimmering paths. Their laughter mingles with the whispers of the sea. Meanwhile, on the shore, elders recount tales of the sea spirits. These spirits bless the village with bounty. In Kampong Fluke, life is an adaptation. It is a symbiosis with an ever-shifting environment. Danger does not deter them. Instead, it molds resilience. The rising tides and seasonal storms are met with innovation, not fear. This is not merely survival. It is a testament to humanity's capacity to flow with nature. Here, where the tides dictate life's cadence, Kampong Fluke stands as a reminder. Adaptation is the heartbeat of existence. Amidst the dense forests of central India lie the Kolinga villages. Hidden from the usual gaze, these settlements thrive by an ancient rhythm. This rhythm marries the pulse of nature with human resilience. They exist because generations of Kolinga people have adapted to the forest's demands. They have shaped a life in harmony with the land around them. These villages are not just homes. They are mosaics of interconnected lives. These lives are woven together by shared traditions and the rustling canopy overhead. Here, the forest isn't merely a backdrop, it is life itself. It provides sustenance, materials, and a canopy under which everyday stories unfold. The towering sal and teak trees are both guardians and providers. Their wood offers shelter, and their shade provides refuge from the sun's relentless heat. Surprisingly, in a world that often races ahead, the Kolinga people have chosen a different path. They preserve a deep-seated knowledge of medicinal herbs passed down through generations. In these villages, even the forest floor is a pharmacy. Healing remedies can be found in the roots and leaves that most would overlook. Amidst this tapestry, traditional music echoes. It is a pulsating heartbeat of the community. Intricate rhythms of tribal drums accompany dances that narrate tales of harvests and hunts. These dances also tell of the sacred ties between people and forest. It is said that time flows differently here. Time is measured not by clocks, but by the changing leaves and the cycles of the moon. What makes these villages extraordinary is their unyielding spirit. They have the ability to nurture life in places where others might see only wilderness. In the quiet moments, as dusk settles, the forest begins its nightly chorus. One can feel a profound understanding that here, nature and humanity are not at odds. They are far in the depths of the Indian Ocean. The mentawais scatter like delicate pearls. Here, on these remote Indonesian islands, villages pulse in rhythm with the untouched landscape. This isn't just a place. It's a tapestry of tradition and adaptation, woven by time and tide. Pulo Nyangyang, one of the many pockets of life in this region, remains untouched by the modern hurry. Villagers live in harmony with nature. Families are housed in umbok, traditional shelters crafted from the very gifts of the forest. This architecture breathes with its environment, allowing the air to flow and the earth to cradle each home. Like a nurturing embrace, no paved roads meander through the verdant expanse. Instead, narrow footpaths and canoe routes stitch together a community built on mutual understanding and shared stories. On Mentawais, the rainforest doesn't just coexist. It dictates life's pace. Here, wisdom isn't measured in years, but in seasons, with every villager as a steward of ancestral knowledge, passed down like a melody. Climate, often an adversary in modern tales, plays a partner's role. Fierce storms and fierce sunshine shape daily life, reminding inhabitants of their deep connection to these lands. But perhaps what is most extraordinary lies beneath the glinting surface of daily survival. The art of sharpened tooth and chiseled bone. Mentawaians scarify their skin, bringing ancient art into the realm of living culture, where every mark tells a story, as vivid as the rainforest that surrounds them. The waves cradle these islands, pushing life forward with gentle persistence. The extraordinary here is not merely in surviving the elements, but in being a part of a community that whispers to the land, speaking its language through action and existence. In the end, on the Mentawais, life isn't just lived. It's crafted in timeless resonance with the earth and sea. In the remote corner of the Philippines, tucked within the mountains of Kolinga, lies Boscalan Village. It's a place etched in time, where tradition presses against the modern world's edge, yet stands resilient, with narrow pathways weaving through terraces, carved by ancestors. Boscalan is home to the Batbat people. Their lives are as intricate as the patterns inked on their skin. This village exists through a unique and ancient art, tattooing. For centuries, the elders have passed down the practice of batok, a hand-tapped tattooing method. Each mark on the skin tells a story of valor, status, and beauty. The most revered artist among them is Wangod, the last Mamba Batok. Her hands have traced the lines of history, with bamboo sticks and thorns. The world beyond may shift and change, but here tattoos are not a trend. They're a lifeline to heritage. Visitors trek through winding trails to reach Boscalan, drawn by the allure of ink and the whispers of the mountains. The journey itself mirrors the endurance of the Batbat, who thrive amidst isolation. A surprising harmony exists between the village's age-old customs and the influx of curious travelers. Hospitality intertwines with tradition, as visitors receive tattoos, carrying a piece of Boscalan's legacy to distant shores. The village's isolation is both a barrier and a bridge, fostering a cultural exchange that respects the past while embracing the present. Amidst this tapestry, something remarkable happens. The lush terraces, the rhythms of everyday life, and the gentle persistence of ancient skills all narrate an extraordinary tale. Boscalan is not merely a village. It is an echo of endurance, a living canvas, a story both timeless and evolving. In every line of ink, in every carved terrace, Boscalan weaves an unfading narrative. Here culture breathes, untouched by time, yet touched by all who pass through. In northern Vietnam, beyond the bustling cities, lie the Sapa mountain villages. These communities are perched high in the emerald folds of the Hoang Lian Sun Range. Here, life unfolds amidst terraced rice fields that ripple down the mountainsides. They look like a verdant staircase, blanketed by mist and kissed by the sun. This is a place born from the land itself. Every step uphill tells a story of human perseverance and ingenuity. What makes the Sapa villages extraordinary isn't merely their striking landscapes. It is the Hmong, Dao, and Tay people who have carved their homes from stone and earth. In these villages, time is measured not by clocks, but by the changing seasons. It is measured by the cycle of harvests. Life is rich in tradition, with ancient customs passed down through generations. Intricate embroidery and indigo dyeing are more than crafts. They are languages of culture and identity. Yet it is the unexpected details that truly catch the breath. Did you know that the rice terraces here are 1,000 years old? Or that the villagers have developed a unique system of water management? This system channels spring water to nourish the crops. These innovations ensure survival in an environment where each drop of water is precious. The Sapa villages are not just places of rare beauty. They are communities defined by resilience and harmony with nature. Children walk for miles to school, their laughter echoing through the hills. Buffaloes work alongside farmers, plowing the steep slopes with quiet strength. Life here is hard yet simple, deeply connected to the rhythms of the earth. In the quiet of the mountains, where clouds meet culture, the villages of Sapa stand. They are a testament to the timeless dance between humanity and nature. They whisper that in this world, there are places where life takes on a different kind of harmony. High up in Pakistan's Himalayas lies the Hara Valley. It is a place of profound contrasts. Here, life hangs between stark mountain ridges and deep-rooted traditions. Isolated from much of the modern world, the villages scattered throughout the valley exist within a realm that feels both ancient and timeless. No bustling streets or towering constructs mark this land. Instead, small pathways wind through terraced fields carved into the hillsides. Each step is a testament to centuries of persistence. The soil here is unforgiving, yet the people cultivate it with skill passed down from generation to generation. Every terrace is a patchwork of toil and triumph. Amidst this rugged terrain, communication poses a challenge. Roads are scarce, and technology trickles slowly into daily life. Yet the humanity of the Hara people shines through in their intricate art. Their vibrant festivals and the warmth with which they welcome outsiders are remarkable. Even in isolation, their spirits connect them to a broader world. Surprisingly, amid such seclusion, education prospers. In small classrooms, young minds are shaped with aspirations that reach beyond the valley. Teachers, often villagers themselves, impart knowledge as their greatest legacy. They bridge generations with each lesson taught. Unique to this region is the seamless integration of nature and spirituality. The villagers' lives echo with rituals that honor their surroundings. Their days are marked by a celestial clock. As evening descends, stories are shared under starlit skies. These moments bind history and future in a single moment. In Hara Valley, existence is not defined by modernity. It is defined by a deep-rooted resilience. It is a place where time moves differently. Life unfolds with nature, not against it. And as the world spins faster with each passing day, the Hara Valley stands still, quietly enduring. Out in the vast stretches of the Pacific Ocean, Teo emerges. It is a small dot on the map, a universe unto itself. Here, a community of fewer than 50 families thrives. They live on an island no larger than a modest park. The land offers little, its soil too thin and salty for most crops. There are no cars, no high-rises, no bustling markets. Yet Teo pulses with life. This is a place where the ocean rules. Every day, villagers set out in their boats. Their lives are tethered to the shifting tides. The sea is their pantry and playground. It yields fish and stories, binding them to every wave. The horizon is infinite, the sky endless. It serves as a backdrop to a life that dances to the rhythm of the surf. Surprisingly, homes here are not simple huts. They are crafted ingeniously to withstand the whims of nature. Structures built with light bamboo and coconut palms sway. They do not topple when storms crash upon them. Rainwater is meticulously collected in shared barrels. It is carefully rationed, for it is as precious as gold. At night, under a canopy of stars, Teo is illuminated. The warm glow of lanterns fills the air. Conversations weave through the air, carrying laughter and tales. They share stories of the day's catches. There is a peculiar serenity in this isolation. Time moves differently here, unhurried. It is measured by the cycle of the moon and the whisper of the sea. Children learn to swim before they can walk. Their laughter mingles with the calls of seabirds. Grandparents share stories of ancestors who navigated by the stars. Their wisdom is a living legacy. Life on Teo is not just about surviving on the edge of the world. It is a testimony to the human spirit's ability to adapt. It shows how to find joy in simplicity. Teo is more than an island, it is a testament. It represents the harmony between people and the sea. Here life flows like the tides, constant yet ever-changing. The Burma Railway, often referred to as the Death Railway, stretches approximately 258 miles across Thailand and Myanmar. Constructed by the Imperial Japanese in 1942, this iron pathway was carved through dense jungles and treacherous terrains. It facilitated the transport of troops and supplies during World War II. What began as a strategic military endeavor has transformed into a dark chapter of human history. This chapter is marked by unspeakable suffering. Over 90,000 laborers many of whom were prisoners of war, faced brutal conditions. They endured malaria, starvation, and relentless toil. An astonishing 1 in every 6 would lose their life. They left behind ghostly remnants of their struggle etched in the very ground they worked upon. The railway includes over 600 bridges, from imposing structures to fragile spans of wood. The most notorious is Bridge 277, which towers over the Kwai River. The Whampoa Viaduct offers a chilling vista. Wooden ties are driven deep into the cliff face. This is an engineering feat that hovers precariously over the swirling waters below. It stands as a haunting reminder of the lengths to which humanity will go under duress. Many still traverse these tracks, navigating the steep cliffs and sheer ravines. Countless lives were sacrificed in this place. The journey reveals not just the remnants of a railway, but the scars of history. It shows the unyielding determination of those who built it, despite the dire cost. Standing here, confronting a landscape that bears the weight of anguish and resilience, one must ponder. What echoes of the past resonate in the steel and wood beneath their feet? Beyond the bustling cities of the Philippines lies a world untouched by time. Palawan's remote villages are a hidden gem. Here, life finds rhythm not in the ticking of clocks. Instead, it flows with the whisper of the wind through coconut palms. It also follows the patterns of the tides. This land is steeped in the hues of dense forests. It is fringed by pristine beaches. Villages here are woven with the fibers of community and tradition. They are cradled by lush landscapes. Homes are crafted from bamboo and nipa. These materials bow to the demands of nature. These structures are temporary yet enduring. They are a testament to adaptability. Electricity flickers in and out. It is a mere suggestion rather than a constant. Water comes not from pipes. Instead, it flows from springs and rain. It is caught and stored with diligent hands. In these villages, modern conveniences are scarce. Yet the richness of life abounds. The sea is ever abundant. It yields bounty in its fish and shells. It is a nurturing provider, as vital as the air. Palawan is not just a place of existence. It is a place of survival through symbiosis. Life in these remote corners is interwoven with nature. Here, the crowing of roosters heralds another day. It is a day of subsistence fishing. Children play under the dapples of sunlight. Sunlight breaks through the forest canopy. Life in Palawan's remote villages may seem simple, yet it is deeply interconnected with the land and the sea. This is a delicate balance maintained by tradition and knowledge. As the sun sets, it paints the sky in hues of gold and crimson. One truth becomes resoundingly clear. These villages do not merely reside in the heart of nature. They are an inseparable part of its breath and pulse. Hasso Los Karak is a geological phenomenon located amidst the stark landscapes of Mongolia. A site sculpted by time, its origins trace back millions of years. Volcanic activity forged towering basalt formations. These formations stand as guardians over a barren terrain. The weather here fluctuates wildly. Temperatures often drop sharply after sunset. This adds an eerie chill to the winds. The winds whistle through the eroded pillars. The site attracts adventurers and geologists alike. They are curious about the unique columnar joints. These joints are hexagonal in shape. They form through the cooling and contraction of lava. Just as intriguing is the folklore that surrounds the area. Local legends speak of the pillars as remnants of an ancient civilization. These remnants were frozen in stone by the wrath of forgotten gods. They say the rocks emit a low hum at dusk. This hum is a haunting melody carried by the evening breeze. It serves as ghostly reminders of a bygone era. Such tales haven't deterred the scientific community. They find the formations a rich source of study. These formations offer insights into the Earth's tumultuous volcanic past. What's unexpected is the diverse array of lichens clinging to the rock surfaces. These lichens thrive in an environment that seems inhospitable to life. These resilient organisms add subtle hues to the landscape. Their survival is a testament to nature's adaptability. In the silence of Hasso Los Karak, time seems suspended. Here, past and future converge. The eternal dance of creation and decay continues. It is an untouched world, waiting and unchanged by human hands. This world whispers stories to those who dare to listen. In the dense, verdant world of the Asmat River villages, life moves to the rhythm of water. Here in Papua, Indonesia, communities have adapted to a landscape where dense mangroves meet swirling currents. A place where the river is both path and provider, life and challenge. Over 70,000 Asmat people call these villages home, a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. Their homes are raised on stilts, defying the sweeping tides that surge and recede with the rains. Built from sago palm and bamboo, these structures hover above the water, both connected to and separate from the land. It's an existence that demands flexibility and foresight, an understanding of the river's whims and whispers. The Asmat people thrive through intricate wood carvings, their art a narrative of spirits and ancestors. These carvings are not just cultural relics, they're lifelines tying generations together across time. The Asmat are famed for their bisj poles, towering wooden totems that tell stories of life, death, and the cosmic dance between the earth and sky. In this watery world, crocodiles roam as ancient guardians, respected and revered. The Asmat navigate through narrow canoes, gliding silently, their every movement informed by centuries of tradition. Fish and sago sustain them, foods coaxed from the river and forest with skill and patience. Yet challenges remain ever present. Rising tides threaten to engulf the very ground beneath them. The cycles of the river grow unpredictable, echoing wider climatic shifts. But the Asmat are not strangers to adaptation. They rebuild, reshape, and rethink their approach, as they have done for generations. Here in the Asmat River villages, survival is a dance of harmony and struggle. A vivid reminder that life's most profound truths often flow just beneath the surface. Transfagurasan is a relentless ribbon of asphalt carved through Romania's Carpathian Mountains. It defies the conventions of road engineering. Born from the ambitions of Nicolae Ceausescu in the 1970s, its rugged path was conceived not for mere travel, but as a strategic military route. Stretching over 90 kilometers, it plunges into lush valleys, ascends dizzying heights above the clouds, and grips the sides of steep cliffs with unwavering determination. Driving this road is akin to navigating a living entity. Sudden weather shifts cloak the landscape in thick fog and rain. It is a place where driver and machine are tested, under the weight of 1,000 meters of elevation. Each twist and turn demands vigilance. The relentless climbs yield panoramic vistas that can both awe and intimidate. They reveal the sprawling beauty of the surrounding mountains, glacial lakes and forests, all fighting for dominance in the eye of the beholder. Yet it is not without peril. Over the years, Transfagurasan has borne witness to harrowing accidents. The steep gradients and hairpin bends have claimed more than a few record-setting moments of adrenaline. The road once served as a secret military highway, a hidden thread connecting key strategic posts. Today, it stands as a pilgrimage for adventurers seeking thrills, and a beloved attraction for travelers yearning for the wild spirit of Romania. Here, the promise of danger is woven into every mile, while the thrill of discovery beckons, with a length that stretches into legend, and a history steeped in intrigue. One might wonder what compels us to chase the edge of oblivion. Perhaps it is the understanding that life thrives in the tension between peril and beauty. On the rolling plains of West Africa, life clings to an ancient rhythm. Here sits Kawa Ain, a village intertwined with myths and mystery. The baobab trees stand as silent sentinels, whispering tales of the ancestors. No borders confine this place, for it thrives on traditions older than the land itself. A seemingly impossible oasis, Kawa Ain emerges amid the savannah's relentless heat. It exists where two worlds merge, one of dense, flourishing flora and another of endless, dry dust. Yet survival here is no accident. It's a dance, a careful choreography with nature's whims. When rains kiss the earth, rare and fleeting, the villagers rush to capture each drop. Ingenious systems of gutters and earthenware pots funnel life-giving water to waiting hands. This is how they drink, bathe, and nourish their crops. A symphony of resourcefulness orchestrated against scarcity's harsh score. Wander through the marketplace, where songbirds flit above stalls laden with vibrant produce. Okra, groundnuts, and sorghum are brought to life by soil and sun. The air is thick with the scent of spices, laughter intermingling with bartering voices. It's as if the community itself inhales and exhales through this central hub. But the true magic lies in what you can't see. Beneath every tentative step, under each woven hut, an invisible web links villager to villager. It connects past to present. Children learn to read the stars, navigating by constellations unfamiliar elsewhere. The elders speak in parables, weaving a tapestry of wisdom and caution. Kawa Ain may be a dot on the map, but it is a universe unto itself. It is a testament to the human spirit's capacity not just to endure, but to flourish. Its story is not one of survival, but of thriving against all odds. Here in this unlikely haven, life finds a way. Hidden in the lush landscapes of northeast India lies Loctac Lake. It is a shimmering expanse of water, dotted with floating islands called fumdies. Here, nature and human ingenuity entwine in a delicate dance. Loctac isn't just a lake, it's a lifeline. Its waters nourish Manipur's valley, providing sustenance and shelter for thousands. Imagine floating homes drifting gently on these unanchored isles. Made from a tangle of organic matter, fumdies seem to defy gravity. They are buoyant and resilient. People have made their lives here, where the boundary between water and land blurs. This is a place of constant flux. Stability is an illusion, and adaptation is a necessity. Why does Loctac exist? Geology and time have conspired to create this unique habitat. It's a critical ecosystem, home to the endangered Sangai deer. The deer prances gracefully across the fumdies, teetering on the brink but never quite falling. Surprisingly, Loctac Lake boasts the world's only floating national park, Cable Lamjo. More than a sanctuary, it's a reminder of nature's fragility. It highlights humans' role as both stewards and inhabitants. A delicate balance sustains this existence. Fishing, farming, and daily life revolve around the lake's rhythms. Residents move with the water, their lives synchronized to the serene environment. Yet all is not perfect. Environmental challenges loom, a dance of survival against pollution and overfishing. Communities innovate and adapt, crafting new techniques to restore harmony. Loctac Lake is extraordinary not for its size, but for its symbiosis with those who call it home. It's a testament to human resilience. It is a place where life and water are inseparable. In an embrace both tender and tenacious, humanity and nature write their story of coexistence. In the lush tropics of the Philippines, hidden within the folds of mountains, lie the Tag banana villages. These small communities thrive in a cycle dictated by nature. Here, every waking hour dances to the rhythm of banana leaves whispering in the wind. The villages are compact. Homes huddle closely, sharing space in harmony with robust banana plantations. This is a place where roads dissolve into dirt paths, winding through rich green groves. Yet life pulsates with energy, sustained by the bananas themselves. They are the backbone of these communities, providing sustenance, trade, and a touchstone of culture. There's no abundance of wealth here, but rather a wealth of abundance. The bananas offer more than food. Their leaves become roofs and baskets, their fibers twisted into ropes and clothing. A single plant transforms into myriad forms, serving every aspect of daily life. As the sun crawls upward, casting golden hues, villagers begin their labor. They climb ladders, deft hands cutting large bunches. Harvesting is an art passed down through generations, a skill honed to precision. The bananas are then carried, sorted and shared, feeding not just stomachs but connections between families. In this tucked-away haven, schoolchildren learn among the fields, their education rooted in nature. Science, math, and art all intertwined with the life cycle of the banana. It's an organic curriculum, growing alongside the plants themselves. Despite the challenges of modernity creeping in, these villages stand resilient. Each day, life resets with the sunrise, timeless traditions mingling with gradual change. Yet they remain extraordinary for how they endure and adapt. Rooted in simplicity, in the quiet rustle of leaves and the laughter of children, the Tag banana villages remind us sustenance isn't just survival. It's a boundless, shared experience. Sanne Pass is a serpentine route stitching together South Africa and Lesotho. It stands as a reminder of nature's formidable force and humanity's audacity. Carved through the Drakensberg Mountains, it reaches an elevation of 9,430 feet. This makes it one of the highest vehicle passes in Africa. Its existence is a testament to human ambition against rising peaks and deep valleys. It is a swirling dance of human ingenuity and geological might. The road is often cloaked in swirling mist. It harbors dangers that keep even the bravest travelers alert. Snow, ice, and treacherous landslides can render this passage impassable. Yet it has become a critical artery for trade and cultural exchange. Local villagers have traversed this route for centuries. They carry wool and crafts, weaving their lives into the fabric of the landscape. Interestingly, Sanne Pass is also home to a unique ecosystem. It thrives in its alpine conditions. Here, you'll find rare plant species that cling to life in rocky crevices. You might catch a glimpse of the rare bearded vulture soaring overhead. It plays tricks with the eye against a backdrop of endless blue. But striking beauty isn't the only thing that draws adventurers. The Sanne Pass Lodge is often referred to as the highest pub in Africa. It offers hot meals and a pint at an altitude that leaves guests breathless. This pass reveals nature's raw power with every twist and turn. It stands as a constant reminder of both peril and possibility. As clouds swirl and the sun dips below jagged peaks, travelers know they are not just crossing a border, they are navigating the pulse of the land. It is a relentless journey forged through trials and triumphs. It whispers the tales of those who dared to tread this extraordinary path. Danakle Desert, Ethiopia, is one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. It is a stark expanse of barren land stretching over 100,000 square kilometers. This desert exists due to the meeting of tectonic plates. Here, the Afar Triangle's forces give birth to active volcanoes and simmering hydrothermal springs. Temperatures soar to 50 degrees Celsius, making it one of the hottest places in the world. It is a place where the Earth itself seems to seethe with life and death. In this alien landscape lies the Dalo volcano, an area awash with vibrant yellows, greens, and whites. This kaleidoscope of colors is created by minerals leaching through the earth. These minerals interact with sulfuric hot springs. Yet the acidic waters and toxic gases make the air itself a hazard. Still, the Afar people, with tenacious resolve, have lived here for centuries. They are among the last salt traders, carving white gold from the Earth's skeleton. They transport it by camel across the desert. This region is also home to the Erta Ale volcano. It is known as the Smoking Mountain, with one of the world's few constantly active lava lakes. The ground beneath trembles with the Earth's breath. This is a reminder of the potent forces shaping our planet. Here, survival is a testament to endurance and adaptability. The Danakle Desert stands as a vivid reminder of the Earth's raw power. It is a place not for the faint of heart. Life clings tenaciously amidst the harshest circumstances. Hidden within this unforgiving terrain lies a compelling story of survival against the odds. Rotang Pass is a high mountain pass. It serves as a critical artery between the lush Kulu Valley and the arid landscapes of Lahaul and Spiti in India. At over 13,000 feet above sea level, it unveils a world where the thin air is a constant reminder of nature's might. It is a place where snow and stone collide in an unforgiving embrace. This road, carved into the mountains, defies the very essence of gravity. It features hairpin turns and steep drops into hidden valleys. Here, every mile is a challenge and every bend a test of nerve. The weather can shift from warm sunshine to blinding blizzards within moments. The pass opens seasonally, often covered under a thick blanket of snow. It allows access for a brief period between May and October. It was first opened to traffic in 1960. This change forever altered the lives of the communities on either side. Locals often rely on this route to transport goods. Their faces are etched with determination as they navigate the treacherous roads. Surprisingly, it is not just the vehicles that traverse these perilous paths. For centuries, migratory herders have walked the same trails. They thread their way through these towering giants. Rotang holds within its icy grasp a hidden jewel. This jewel is an ancient glacier that feeds rivers vital to the region's ecology. Beyond its beauty, it stands as a silent witness to the struggle for survival. This struggle occurs in a land that continues to yield both rewards and risks. The journey through Rotang is not just about reaching a destination. It is an odyssey that sings the stark truth of existence in extreme environments. Here at the top, one inhales the silence of snow. You can feel the pulse of the earth beneath a glacial facade. This is where humanity and nature continue their delicate dance. In the bustling tapestry of Santa Cruz, California, lies a culinary gem. Loy's delicatessen is unlike any other. Tucked neatly among the vibrant streets, it defies the ordinary with its rich history and flavors. This place is much more than a simple eatery. It's a shrine to tradition, an ode to community, and a hub of cultural fusion. Every corner of Loy's whispers tales of generations past. It exists because of a single dream. A dream that began in a small kitchen across the ocean. It thrives on the passion of one family. Their unwavering belief in the power of food unites people. What's extraordinary about Loy's isn't just the food. It's the atmosphere. The clinking of cutlery, the aroma of freshly baked bread mingling with the salt air, and the warm chatter of locals and tourists alike. It's the sense of belonging one feels when stepping inside. Visitors here don't just eat, they embark on a sensory journey. The pastrami is smoked to perfection. The recipes haven't changed over decades. The clam chowder, rich and hearty, carries whispers of the sea with each spoonful. Loy's delicatessen isn't just about adhering to tradition. It's about crafting new ones. The sandwich named the Californian is a blend of avocado, turkey, and sprouts. It surprises with every bite. It becomes an unexpected favorite that embodies the spirit of the Golden State. Then there's the secret menu, known only to the regulars. It adds an air of mystery. It's an invitation to become part of something bigger, something timeless. In a world that's constantly changing, Loy's stands its ground. It's a testament to the enduring power of passion and community. This isn't just a deli. It's a living narrative of culture and resilience. At Loy's, eating is not just an act. It's an experience that nourishes both the body and the soul. Lago Ticho, Nepal. The name might not echo through the corridors of travel folklore, but its story is one of quiet allure and geological mystery. This high-altitude lake is cradled by the towering Himalayas. It presents a tableau of stillness amidst chaos. Formed by glacial melt, its icy waters are a window into the Earth's ancient past. It serves as a reminder of nature's unyielding cycle. What sets Lago Ticho apart is not just its pristine beauty. Its enigmatic depths challenge both adventurers and scientists alike. Beneath its placid surface lies a secret. It has an unparalleled clarity attributed to its unique mineral composition. Yet this silent sanctuary poses its own risks. The lake's altitude is no simple feat. The air here grows thin, and the sun can scorch unexpectedly. It's a realm where weather asserts its own authority. Cloud cover can sweep in, obliterating views in moments. One can be left enveloped in a world where perspective is lost and found. Surprisingly, some of these mountain precipices transform under winter's grip. They become a frozen landscape. The lake's liquid mirror turns into a sheet of solid glass. It reflects a sky of piercing blue. Yet it's a beauty that demands respect. Sudden storms and shifting ice can render the terrain treacherous. Only the well-prepared find solace here. They discover that this remote piece of Nepal is a tapestry of contrasts. It is a blend of serenity and peril. Lago Ticho is more than a destination. It's a testament to the Earth's raw power and tranquil escape. It serves as an enduring reminder of nature's haunting artistry. Ifa rice terrace villages are where mountains meet artistry. Here, the land is sculpted by human hands. Fields stretch like staircases, cascading down the mountainside. These terraces, carved into the earth over 1,000 years, transform the challenging landscape into a masterpiece of sustainable agriculture. Each level unfolds a different shade of green, rippling with the wind, a living mosaic in the terrain. Why does this place endure? The secret lies in the harmony between human ingenuity and the natural world. Water flows from terrace to terrace, guided by an ancient understanding of gravity and time. The people of Ifa work with the rain, not against it, turning potential adversity into an ally. They plant according to the seasons, their rhythm dictated by the land. Extraordinary, too, is that the terraces are not merely fields. They are biodiversity hotspots, home to a wide array of plant and animal life. Snakes wind through the lush fields. Frogs chorus at dusk, and birds swoop overhead, all finding refuge in this delicately balanced ecosystem. The water that nourishes crops also supports life, creating a symbiotic relationship between farming and nature. Amid these terraces, surprising facts surface. Like rice seedlings in the flooded paddies, some stones used to build the retaining walls have been in place for centuries, testifying to the enduring strength of traditional methods. And amidst the modern world, many families still follow age-old rituals, invoking blessings for the earth before planting. The terraces of Ifa are more than a landscape. They are a testament to adaptation and resilience. In this high-altitude world, survival is more than possible. It is an art form continuously crafted by generations that know the land intimately. Here at the edge of the sky, humanity and nature coexist, proving that together they can create something truly timeless. Largo Bal, known to many as Lake Baikal, lies like an ancient crystalline eye. It quietly captures Russia's wild poetry. Born from continental rifts millions of years ago, it is the deepest and oldest freshwater lake on Earth. Its depths plummet to over 1,600 meters. It shelters a wondrous and unique ecosystem beneath a frozen surface for much of the year. This lake contains approximately 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater. This makes it a staggering reservoir of life and mystery. Consider the omal, a fish found nowhere else. It thrives here against the odds. Or the Baikal seal, the only freshwater seal species. It sunbathes on ice floes amidst the gentler spring thaws. The clarity of its waters reveals depths of up to 40 meters. This transparency transforms every glance into a journey through time itself. But Baikal is more than a catalogue of facts. Its essence defies simple description. The terrain surrounding it shifts from sandy beaches to rocky cliffs. It is a natural tapestry patched with taiga forests. These forests gracefully endure Siberian winters. Yet beneath this serene facade, the lake is alive with seismic activity. Thousands of minor tremors pulse through its bed annually. This is a reminder of its dynamic origins. As explorers tread its shores, Baikal offers whispers of wisdom. These are etched in windswept narratives. For every ripple and roll of wave and wind, there lies a reminder. While we may gauge the wonders of a place by its magnitude or rarity, it is the silent, steady heartbeats of such places that truly measure their depth. Amid the wild terrains of French Guiana, the Cayenne Villages unfold as stories etched in the earth. These villages, tied closely to a colonial past, have transformed through resilience and resourcefulness. Over 100 villages with distinct Amerindian roots dot the landscape, each representing a unique blend of traditions and modernity. Here, nature dictates existence. Rainforests merge into small clearings, where wooden houses rest on stilts, guarding against the relentless cycle of rain and river. Roads may seem like mere suggestions, often yielding to the whims of waterways that carve through the land. Yet this isolation has birthed tightly knit communities, deeply connected to their roots. The villages stand as living archives, where the Creole language echoes alongside French, and where ancient crafts mingle with contemporary livelihoods. Cassava preparation and fishing remain vital, not just for sustenance, but as cultural keystones. The cayenne pepper, giving the region its name, flavors both food and local life, emblematic of the heat and heart found here. Education in these villages travels unconventional paths. Schools adapt, sometimes set within church halls or beneath open skies, reaching places where textbooks rarely tread. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who maneuver obstacles rather than surrender to them. Yet the Cayenne villages are not frozen in time. Solar panels share rooftops with satellite dishes, symbolizing a seamless dialogue between the past and the future. Environmental changes pose challenges, but innovation breeds solutions, as villagers forge new ways to coexist with their dynamic environment. In these villages, where every structure tells a tale of adaptation and endurance, life does more than survive, it evolves. Their story isn't just one of history, but of a journey forward, where tradition crafts the pathways of tomorrow. Here, amidst the lushness, the Cayenne villages continue to thrive, a testament to humanity's tenacity. In Bolivia, there exists a road both feared and revered. Jungus Road is known colloquially as the Road of Death. Carved daringly into the side of the Andes, it stretches 61 kilometers. It connects La Paz to the Amazon rainforest below. Here, the terrain defies expectation. Narrow dirt paths cling tenuously to mountains 3,600 meters high. A single misstep can spell disaster. Fog, heavy rain, and landslides are constant companions, making visibility nearly a luxury. Each year, the road claims lives. Its curves are littered with the wreckage of vehicles. These vehicles underestimated its peril. Yet it is precisely this danger that draws a peculiar breed of traveler. Cyclists from around the globe are eager to test their mettle. They face its sheer cliffs and breathtaking descents. More than 200 people met their fate here in a single year. Yet the road has an allure. It is swathed in the mystery of its haunting beauty. As you ride, the landscape shifts dramatically. It becomes a mosaic of verdant rainforest and steep, rocky outcrops. Here, the only traffic light is a cascade of water. This water tumbles down the cliffs, reminding us that nature rules supreme. Frequented by backpackers and thrill-seekers, Jungus Road offers more. It offers more than its reputation suggests. It is a place where mortality feels palpably close. It compels visitors to confront fears and revel in the rawness of life. The road stands as a quiet testament to the elemental dance. This dance is between human ambition and nature's grandeur. It is a place where every turn is shadowed by ghosts. These ghosts are from past journeys. In the farthest reaches of the Philippine archipelago, the Bataan Islands emerge from the sea like whispers of forgotten times. A cluster of rugged landforms, where the Pacific Ocean meets the South China Sea, shaped by volcanic activity and relentless winds. Here, life clings to the edges of fortune. No bridges connect these isolated villages. No bustling city lights. Only stone paths wind through communities that respect the rhythm of nature. The villages, small yet resilient, are bastions against the ever-changing climate. Homes here are made of thick stone and thatch, their construction designed to withstand typhoons that sweep through with unyielding force. Intriguingly, the Bataan Islands host some of the oldest surviving Ivatan houses. These structures are uninfluenced by modern architecture. This historical lineage offers a window into a way of life that values strength and simplicity. The people here are bound not just by proximity, but by a tapestry of traditions that have been meticulously preserved across generations. A unique linguistic feature arises from these shores. The Ivatan language, with its gentle melodies, is just as enduring as the land. Few places hold onto such linguistic treasures. In the face of globalization, here the past is not something to overcome, but to embrace, an anchor amidst the tides of change. The communities depend on the sea for sustenance. Fishing is not merely an occupation, but a shared responsibility, a symbiotic dance between human and ocean. In this precarious balance, life continues to flourish. In Bataan's, survival is not about dominating nature, but living harmoniously within its capricious grasp. These islands, remote and steadfast, remind us that even in the world's most secluded corners, humanity finds a way to thrive, weaving resilience into the very fabric of existence. Nanga Parbat, Pakistan. Known as the Killer Mountain, it stands as one of the world's highest peaks at 8,126 meters. It presents both allure and peril to mountaineers worldwide. This colossal mass of ice and rock is a part of the mighty Himalayas. Yet it exists in stark isolation, surrounded by ominous legends and a reputation for treachery. The mountain's sheer size and steep icy slopes have claimed the lives of countless adventurers. It has earned a notorious nickname that belies its ethereal beauty. Nanga Parbat is not simply a mountain, it's a geological marvel. It was formed by the violent collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. This process has sculpted its dramatic ridges and deep plunging chasms. The mountain's Rupal face is the highest mountain face in the world. It is a staggering wall of ice and snow that rises abruptly for 4,600 meters. This presents an intimidating challenge for even the most seasoned climbers. Despite its danger, Nanga Parbat holds an unexpected treasure, the fairy meadows. This lush alpine pasture lies in its shadow, offering a surreal contrast to the harshness of the peaks above. It's here, amidst the wildflowers and tranquil grazing sheep, where visitors find an unexpected serenity. Weather conditions can change drastically without warning. A clear day can turn into a life-threatening blizzard within moments. For those who dare to venture here, the risk is significant, but the reward is indescribable. Nanga Parbat stands as an eternal testament to nature's raw and relentless power. It forever whispers the promises and perils of its ancient snows. On the shores of Lake Nokue in Benin lies Ganvier, a city afloat on water. Known as the Venice of Africa, it defies convention in its existence and purpose. Established over 400 years ago, Ganvier was created by the Tofanu people to escape the brutal chains of the slave trade. For centuries, the marshes and waterways have been both refuge and home. Here, houses stand tall on wooden stilts, a testament to resilience and cunning adaptation. They stretch out into the water, creating a sprawling network of structures that sway gently with the lake's rhythm. Canoes glide through narrow water streets, where the sound of paddles echoes against walls of woven reeds and palm. Inhabitants move seamlessly between their homes, markets, and schools, all suspended above the water. A life intertwined with the lake is not without its surprises. Whether it's a bustling marketplace floating in the heart of Ganvier or soccer matches played on makeshift fields of marshy land, each aspect of life is an adaptation to a watery world. The waters provide a rich bounty of fish that sustains the community. Traditional fishing techniques, passed down through generations, reveal a harmony between people and nature, where nets and traps weave through channels like an ancient dance. Ganvier's motorless resilience is also its sustainability. The city remains largely untouched by the modern conveniences that mark contemporary urbanity. Electricity is a precious luxury, and infrastructure remains as it was centuries ago. Yet this precarious equilibrium faces a new threat: the encroaching tides of climate change. Ganvier endures, a living reminder of history and human ingenuity. It shows us that with the water, people can not only survive but thrive. Crafting a legacy where the lake writes the story, forever floating, Ganvier is more than a city. It is a testament to the human spirit's adaptability and grace. The surface of Lake Natron shimmers with a crimson hue. This is a result of the high alkalinity and mineral-rich waters. These factors make it one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. Located in northern Tanzania, near the Kenyan border, this lake is known less for its inviting beauty. It is more known for its surreal, almost alien landscape. The water's caustic nature is due to sodium carbonate. Other dissolved minerals reach levels as high as pH 10.5. This is akin to ammonia. Despite its seemingly inhospitable conditions, Lake Natron is a vital haven for one extraordinary species. This species is the lesser flamingo. Each year, these vibrant birds flock here by the thousands. They find refuge on the lake's caustic flats to breed. This is away from predators. The flamingo's diet is rich in the lake's saline algae. This diet contributes to their striking pink pigmentation. The combination of high temperatures and evaporating water forms a crusty surface. This often gives the impression of a landscape caught between worlds. An intriguing feature of Lake Natron is its role in natural mummification. The salts of the water preserve the remains of animals. These animals meet their end there, leaving behind eerily lifelike sculptures draped in crystallized minerals. In drier months, the lake transforms entirely. It reveals saline flats where few dare to tread. Yet this harshness is what makes Lake Natron truly noteworthy. It is a paradox where life thrives against the odds. As the sun sets, it casts a red glow across the water. This leaves an indelible mark on all who bear witness. Here, nature's resilience endures, unwavering in its extraordinary cycle. Qingcheng Mountain, known as Qingcheng Mountain, emerges as a cradle of Taoist heritage. It is set amidst the lush landscapes of Sichuan province. This is not merely a place to hike. It is a living tapestry woven from the threads of mythology, spirituality, and history. Here, the air thickens with tales of ancient sages who sought enlightenment. Their footsteps trace paths along woven trails that spiral up into the mist. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is revered as one of the birthplaces of Taoism. This faith finds harmony with nature, urging us to pause and reflect. Raw bamboo groves sway gently, whispering age-old secrets. The elusive golden monkeys dance playfully, reminding us of the ecosystem's rich biodiversity. The mountain's name, Qingcheng, conveys its essence. It is a place of transformation where the elements shift and evolve. This alters perceptions and invites introspection. As you wander deeper, you encounter shrines and temples adorned with intricate carvings. Each carving tells stories of enlightenment and divine teachings. What surprises many is Qingcheng's dedication to peacefulness. Unlike other mountains teeming with climbers, this sanctuary offers a refuge. It provides an escape from the frantic pace of life. Visitors are often enchanted by the harmony of the waterfalls. They cascade over smooth stones. Their gentle splash resonates like a soothing lullaby. 2,000 years of history envelop this sacred landscape. Philosophical wisdom and nature's artistry inspire a sense of connection to something far greater. Amidst the enchanting flora, a distinctive feature rises. The splendid Yuking Palace embodies the blend of nature and mankind's desire for serenity. It stands as a symbol of the pursuit of spiritual clarity. This is a reminder that enlightenment can arise from simplicity. A lesser-known fact is the presence of over 60 species of ferns flourishing here. This is a testament to the rich biodiversity that thrives alongside the spiritual traditions. As you ascend through time and space, Qingcheng Mountain invites you to explore. It encourages you to delve into the depths of your own existence. Will you let this place of transformation awaken your spirit? In the remote reaches of China's Guizhou province lies Koi Kai Stone Village. It is a settlement both ancient and enduring. Here, the whispers of history echo through limestone paths. Traditions are etched into the very fabric of the mountains. Built entirely from the earth around it, the village is a fusion of nature and craftsmanship. Stone becomes shelter, and time-worn walls speak of lives lived long before. Life in Koi Kai is dictated by the rhythms of nature. Seasons shape every task and every ritual. Villagers cultivate intertwining fields of corn and rice. Each cycle is a dance with the elements, a negotiation with the land. When the mist rolls in, it cloaks the village in mystery. It blurs the line between past and present. As day breaks, the sun reveals terraces that spill down the slopes. They look like an emerald cascade. Water is scarce but revered. It is collected from rain and prisms of morning dew. Without nearby rivers, every drop is a precious promise. It is stored in centuries-old cisterns, each stone placed with care and foresight. Amidst this scarcity, the village flourishes. It is a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. In Khoi Kai, history is alive. The architecture tells stories. Homes huddled together, roofs touching like whispered secrets. These homes, built by hands now part of the soil, have withstood the test of time. Generations carved their own paths. Yet they walk in those worn by ancestors. They are connected by more than blood. They are connected by the village that breathes with them. As dusk falls, the village hums a lullaby of cicadas and distant calls. Stone walls capture the warmth of the setting sun. They release it slowly through the night. Khoi Kai's stone village isn't just a place. It's a living memory. It is an enduring balance between human tenacity and the immutable grace of stone. In a remote corner of Eastern Europe lies Kopany, a village that defies modern conventions. Here, nature and necessity weave a unique tapestry. No electricity, no paved roads, just the quiet hum of life, powered by human ingenuity and the rhythms of the earth. Kopany exists on the fertile floodplains of the Dniester River. In summer, the river swells and surrounds the village. It transforms the landscape into a labyrinthine waterway. Residents adapt by fashioning makeshift boats from whatever materials are at hand. Wood, metal, plastic, all creatively assembled to navigate their liquid world. This community is extraordinary not because of what it lacks, but because of what it creates. Without access to modern conveniences, they've developed a remarkable system of communal living. Resources are shared, from food to fuel. Bartering is both culture and necessity. For every person, a role. For every family, a purpose. Children learn to swim before they can walk. Their playgrounds shift with the seasons. They fish with handmade nets. Their slender fingers deftly weave through water, catching sustenance from a river that both nourishes and challenges. But it's not just the environment that shapes Kopany. Its people have preserved a unique linguistic heritage. A dialect and tradition that echoes through generations, bridging past and present. An annual festival marks the river's retreat. It is a celebration of survival and renewal. Food is abundant, laughter resonates, and the resilient spirit of Kopany shines brightest. Despite the isolation, despite the floodwaters that threaten to erase it from the map, Kopany endures. Not merely an outpost, but a testament to human adaptability. Here, in the confluence of nature and endurance, lies a profound truth. Sometimes, the most extraordinary stories are whispered by those who simply live. The Darza Gas Crater is often seen as Earth's pulsating wound. It is an eternal scar on Turkmenistan's vast desert landscape. Born from a Soviet drilling mishap in 1971, the crater might have been forgotten as just another mark of industrial interference. However, when the Earth collapsed beneath engineers attempting to tap a gas reserve, a fiery spectacle emerged instead. Now flames dance ceaselessly across a 70-meter-wide pit, licking the sky with their insatiable hunger. In the black of night, the burning chasm stands out against the shadowed plains. It is a blazing beacon visible for kilometers. It has been burning for over half a century, defying every prediction about its fuel reserves. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas, fuels this inferno. It poses a paradoxical beauty within its danger, a natural wonder and an environmental concern wrapped into one. Tourists, drawn by curiosity and the thrill of witnessing nature's raw and untamed power, venture to its edge, feeling the heat rise like a physical barrier. Approaching this fiery abyss is not without its surprises. The ground, although seemingly solid, trembles with an underlying menace. It is a reminder of the Earth's unpredictable nature. It's whispered that some locals refer to it as the door to hell. This is not just because of its infernal appearance, but also for its relentless appetite for the unknown. In a world critically aware of environmental impacts, the Darza Gas Crater stands as both a spectacle and a stark reminder. It highlights humanity's indelible impact on the planet. In its fiery core, one sees both the Earth's raw power and the human hand's unintended consequence. It is a blazing lesson for future generations. Inafea village is more than a place. It's a marvel of human ingenuity and enduring spirit. Tucked in the heart of the Solomon Islands, this small village defies the ordinary. With a mere few dozen homes, it rests not on solid ground, but on the embrace of the ocean's waves. Here land is scarce and the sea is everything. The villagers have learned to read the tides like a map. This is an essential skill for survival and growth. Their homes, sturdy yet fluid, are perched on stilts, rising gracefully above the water's gentle undulations. This architectural dance is a quiet defiance against the encroaching waters that surround them. Every year, when the tides swell and the ocean stretches its fingers inland, Inafea's residents do not retreat. Instead, they adapt, embracing a life intertwined with the sea's relentless rhythm. Fishing is not just an occupation. It is a lifeline. The ocean offers sustenance and trade, the villagers' boats gliding like silent messengers on sapphire waters. Yet life here is also a delicate balance. The mangroves, with their tangled roots, are both guardians and providers. They shield the village from fierce storms and offer hidden harvests of shellfish and crustaceans. Each storm season paints a vivid reminder of nature's duality of danger, yet also of bounty. Education is another surprising facet of this floating world. Children attend lessons in a school that sways gently with the tide. They learn of distant lands, even as their feet never touch solid earth. Inafea is not merely a village. It's a thriving ecological symphony. It is a testament to humans' ability to not just endure, but to find harmony with the forces of nature. Here, life sings a song of adaptability as the village breathes with the ocean it calls home. The Gobi Desert is a vast expanse of arid mystery. It sprawls across northern China and southern Mongolia. It stands as an ancient testament to nature's raw spirit. Known as Disto Diobai in Mongolia, this desert embodies a paradox. It is a barren scape of stark beauty and silent peril. Stretching over 1,600,000 square kilometers, it is the sixth largest desert in the world. Yet its open vistas hide secrets of survival against the odds. Within its reaches, nomadic herders guide their flocks across the dunes. They cling to an ancient lifestyle rooted in the ebb and flow of the land. In spring, the desert bursts into an unexpected bloom. Hardy wildflowers defy the unforgiving environment. They paint the sands with strokes of color. Yet beware the fierce Gobi storms. These storms are notorious for their sudden, blinding fury. They sweep across the plains with sands that sting like needles. Perhaps most mysterious are the whispering sounds heard in the night. This phenomenon is still debated by scientists and locals alike. This eerie melody is believed to be the result of sand grains moving. It is known as the singing sands. Amid this harsh terrain, dinosaur fossils lie beneath the dunes. These fossils are remnants of a prehistoric past. They hint at the region's ancient, life-sustaining waterways. In silence, the Gobi endures. It is a testament to the resilience of life. It showcases the enduring dance between desolation and vitality. Respect its vastness, for within its emptiness lies an echo. This echo is of the Earth's primordial pulse. Beyond the eastern shores of Indonesia, Vantian Island emerges. It is a tapestry of fishing villages enwoven with the tides. Here, communities defy the constraints of solid ground. Land is scarce, and so life stretches out over the waves. Around 800 souls inhabit this expanse. They are tethered not by roads or fences, but by the rhythm of the sea. Each dawn, fishing boats drift out. They glide over waters that shimmer with the promise of sustenance. For the Vantians, the ocean is both pantry and livelihood. Its bounty is the pulse that keeps the island alive. What makes Vantian Island extraordinary is not just its endurance on the edge of the sea. The villages here are living, breathing entities. They have evolved with the oceanic embrace. Homes float on bamboo rafts. Their structures sway gently with each ripple. They offer resilience to monsoons that would uproot a more grounded way of life. There is no fresh water, only the salt-laced breeze and rain captured in communal cisterns. Villagers gather, carefully rationing each precious drop. The scarcity forges a bond of interdependence. This bond is as enduring as the sunlit horizon. During the twice-monthly spring tides, entire sections of the villages shift. They move to new positions, unlocking a dance between human ingenuity and nature's call. Schools and marketplaces are vibrant with chatter. They drift in coordinated harmony, transformed by a choreography learned over generations. The people of Vantian Island are not mere dwellers of the margins. They are artisans of adaptation. They sculpt their lives upon liquid foundations. As darkness falls, huts glow with lantern light. They trace constellations across the living sea. In this world between worlds, survival is a shared melody. Here, nature isn't an obstacle, but a partner in an eternal dance. Life on Vantian Island is a testament to the human spirit's ability to flow. It flows with, rather than against, the changing tides. Beyond the dense jungles of Southeast Asia lies Mae Kampong village. A serene enclave nestled against the mighty Mekong River, it defies convention and the river's whims. Cradled by gentle currents, the villagers have forged a life in harmony with the water. They weave existence with the ebb and flow of the tides. Here, no paved paths guide your way. Only winding, weathered walkways connect a village defined by ingenuity. During the wet season, the river swells, consuming the banks and creeping into homes. Yet life doesn't hold, it shifts. Like a dance, the village adapts, the stilted houses rising above the water's embrace. Boats replace bicycles as the primary mode of transport. They glide between homes and the floating market that thrives despite the river's caprice. Mae Kampong's economy revolves around the water that surrounds it. Families earn their livelihood from the bounty of the Mekong. They catch fish and harvest aquatic plants that sustain both body and spirit. One might think such proximity to water would bring isolation, but the opposite is true. The river not only nourishes but connects. It serves as a highway of commerce and communication. It draws traders, families, and stories from far and wide. Remarkably, a single banyan tree near the village center endures. It stands as a symbol of resilience and continuity. It grows in soil that disappears underwater months at a time. With roots deep and branches high, it mirrors the resilience of those who call this place home. This is not merely survival, it is a symbiotic relationship with nature. It is a testament to the human spirit's adaptability in the face of uncertainty. Mae Kampong Village is a place where, rather than resisting change, life ebbs and flows in tandem with the river. Each year, a phenomenon unfolds along the coast of South Africa. The Sardine Run is a tidal wave of silver. It bursts forth from the depths of the ocean. This is an unmatched spectacle. It reveals both the fragility and ferocity of life beneath the waves. Schools of sardines, millions strong, dance with instinctual precision. Yet the ocean's surface ripples with predators eager for the feast. Here, beauty and danger collide. Dolphins, sharks, and seabirds converge in a frenetic ballet of survival. This migration is driven by cold currents and spawning instincts. It stretches over hundreds of kilometers. It draws not just fish, but also an array of marine life. You might witness a frenzy. Whales breach in anticipation. Their massive bodies are a stark reminder of nature's raw power. It feels almost impossible to fathom. Such delicate fish ignite a feeding frenzy of colossal proportions. One mistake in this chaotic tapestry can shift the balance. Predators spiral into a world where survival hangs by a thread. Surprisingly, this phenomenon magnifies human limits. Divers plunge into the fray. They seek to capture this dance. They find themselves at the thin line between life and death. The water churns with energy. It's a reminder that here, no one is guaranteed safety. The Sardine Run isn't just a migration. It's a testament to the relentless drive of nature. The urgency of existence eclipses all else. As the sardines flow into the jaws of fate, one truth resounds. Life in all its fury thrives against the odds. Cape Howe is a stark sentinel of natural beauty. It stands at the southeastern edge of Australia. This promontory is more than a geographical landmark. It is a place where land meets sea with ferocity. This ferocity has shaped its existence. Cliff walls carve into the sky. They are battered by unrelenting winds and violent waves. These waves come from the Southern Ocean. Such turmoil gave birth to Cape Howe. It sculpted its dramatic visage over millennia. Why does Cape Howe exist? This question is best answered by understanding time and water. Once submerged, the Cape emerged through tectonic upheavals. It also emerged through relentless erosion. This unveiled layers of history in its rock strata. The site is a haven for those who revel in nature's raw edge. It also showcases geological grandeur. Yet Cape Howe is more than an austere landscape. Here, the endemic flora defy the salt-laden breeze. They cling to life on precarious ledges. Spring brings an unexpected burst of color. Wildflowers carpet the rocky outcrops. These flowers attract an array of vibrant birdlife. Astonishingly, Cape Howe harbors a unique lighthouse. This lighthouse is automated and solar-powered. It stands as both a technological triumph and a guardian. It warns seafarers of the treacherous waters below. These waters occasionally reveal glimpses of southern right whales. The whales dance in their annual migratory ballet. Cape Howe is a parable of survival against the odds. It is a wild convergence of Earth's forces. It does not merely exist, it insists upon itself. It whispers to those who listen. Nature's most profound beauty often lies in its fiercest expressions. Kawa Ain is in Indonesia. It is a site of extraordinary beauty and danger. Here human ambition meets the raw power of Earth. The landscape is dominated by a vast acidic crater lake. Its turquoise surface is deceivingly serene. The lake is the largest acidic one on the planet. It is a bubbling cauldron of sulfuric acid. Its fumes are potent enough to sting eyes and choke lungs. Most visitors come to behold the enigmatic blue fire. This is a rare phenomenon where sulfuric gases ignite. They ignite upon contact with air, casting an eerie glow. This azure glow is visible in the night. Miners descend into this hazardous landscape daily. They extract sulfur with minimal protection. Their resilience is a testament to human endurance. This endurance is in the face of nature's extremes. Surprisingly, these miners often carry heavy loads. These loads can exceed their body weight. They can weigh up to 90 kilograms, a feat almost unimaginable. Despite the harsh conditions, every load means survival. This work earns them merely a few dollars a day. The surrounding terrain is equally ruthless. Sharp inclines lead to views worth the climb. Though every step demands respect for the volcanic forces below. It's said that the caldera erupts with life. It erupts as much as it does with fire and smoke. Flora adapted to this unique ecosystem adds vibrant color. This color contrasts with the stark volcanic rocks. Awareness of this fragile balance is essential when visiting. Nature's raw artistry at Kawa Ain offers a profound reminder. It reminds us of the delicate interplay between peril and beauty. This dance has persisted through the ages. It leaves one with the haunting realization. This realization is of both the Earth's might and the human spirit's fortitude. Beneath the vast expanse of the Arctic sky lies Largo Bal. It is a settlement unlike any other. Here, over 100 souls reside in a place where temperatures plunge to unimaginable lows. The sun shies away for months on end. No conventional roads connect them to the outside. Their pathways are etched upon ice and snow, ephemeral and ever-changing. Yet life flourishes. The sea, both a barrier and a provider, is the community's lifeline. Arctic char, seals, and the occasional migrating whale sustain them. A place without forests still offers wood. Driftwood, carried by the ocean's currents for hundreds of miles, finds its way to Largo Bal's shores. It provides material for warmth and shelter. In this remote corner of the world, light takes on its own rhythm. During summer, it dances endlessly, painting skies in hues unseen elsewhere. But in the long winter, darkness blankets the landscape. It is punctuated by the ethereal glow of the aurora borealis. The residents have adapted in ways that defy easy explanation. Their vision, like that of their ancestors, is finely attuned to the scarce winter light. Their clothes, fashioned from seal skin, are a testament to survival ingenuity. They offer warmth where modern fabrics might fail. Laren Kannada exists at the intersection of tradition and adaptation. It's a place where each breath means resilience. Every heartbeat echoes a connection to the land and sea. The community thrives not by resisting its environment, but by embracing its challenges. They turn isolation into unity and hardship into heritage. Here at the edge of the world, the people of Laren Kannada remind us. The human spirit is as boundless as the horizon. Tucked away in the mountainous terrains of northern Vietnam lies Dwang Lamb. It is an ancient village that time almost forgot. A community cocooned amidst mist-laden valleys. Here, tradition and history intertwine seamlessly with the present. The cadence of life is dictated by the age-old rhythms of rice terraces. These terraces are carved into the hills like giant steps. They echo stories from centuries past. In this village, the world functions without the trappings of modernity. No power lines cut through the sky. No asphalt mars the earth. Instead, pathways of stone whisper tales of countless feet. These feet have trodden upon them for generations. The houses are crafted from bamboo and wood. They are as much a part of the landscape as the mountains themselves. They embrace the natural world rather than imposing upon it. Yet Dwang Lamb thrives because of an ingenious use of water. Long before sustainability became a global concern, the villagers practiced an intricate system of aquaculture. Their irrigation methods have been passed down through generations. These methods allow water to dance between paddies. They nourish life and land alike. Here, fish swim in symphony with rice. This creates a delicate balance that sustains the village's way of life. But what truly sets Dwang Lamb apart is its community spirit. In a world where individuality often reigns supreme, here it is the collective that takes precedence. Knowledge is shared and labor is communal. The achievements of one are the celebrations of all. They live not just side by side, but heart by heart. As the modern world rushes forward, Dwang Lamb stands as a quiet reminder of a different path. It is a place where progress isn't measured by technological advance. Instead, it is measured by the harmony between people and their environment. It is a testament that in the embrace of nature, true prosperity can be found. Amidst the lush emerald tapestry of Malaysian Borneo lies Barrio Highland Village. This realm is where nature's generosity meets human tenacity. This elevated sanctuary is over 3,200 feet above sea level. It is more than an isolated settlement. It's a tapestry of tradition woven into the mountain's embrace. Why here? The village exists due to the Kelabit people. They have carved a life amid the highlands for generations. Their roots run deep in this fertile land. Altitude offers a cooler climate. The earth is rich and giving. It is perfect for cultivating barrio rice. This rice is a sweet and aromatic variety prized far and wide. Isolated by the sweeping rugged terrain, barrio remains accessible only by light aircraft. It can also be reached by a grueling trek through dense forest paths. Yet this isolation cultivates a unique blend of self-reliance and community spirit. This spirit is distinctive to those who call barrio home. Surprising to many, alongside rice, barrio's lush fields also harbor an unexpected bounty: salt. Extracted from salt springs, it's an ancient tradition. This tradition is a testament to adaptability. In this highland enclave, modernity coexists with enduring practices. Satellite dishes peek from wooden homes. They juxtapose against the backdrop of traditional bamboo and thatched structures. Technology may connect them to the world outside, but their hearts remain tethered to the rhythm of the land. It is a cyclical dance of planting and harvest. It is also a dance of festivals and gatherings. Barrio's allure transcends its physical beauty. It lies in the harmony where tradition whispers stories carried by the wind. Resilience is etched into terraced landscapes. Here in Barrio Highland Village, the extraordinary is found in the ordinary. Every day is a testament to the quiet, persistent song of human spirit. This spirit is woven into the mountain wind. Hara Fort is a relic clinging to the edge of history. It is an enigma wrapped in the whispers of time. Conceived in the 16th century, it was born from ambition and necessity. It was intended as a fortress for the valiant Marathas. Yet its true purpose transcends defense. It embodies the spirit of a long-lost era, a time when courage and cunning were the only shields against a tumultuous world. The fort's crumbling walls tell tales of fierce battles. They showcase strategic ingenuity built to withstand assaults. Yet now they are teetering on the brink of oblivion. Standing on the precipice of a sheer drop, one misstep could plunge into the depths below. This is a stark reminder of the fine line between life and death. These ancient stones safeguard that line. Here, beauty and danger collide. They create a haunting paradox that captivates the soul. Most visitors remain unaware that Hara Fort was once a flourishing hub of trade. Its strategic location allowed it to thrive amidst the chaos of conflict. As the sun dips below the horizon, it casts long shadows over the fort's ramparts. It feels almost impossible to reconcile the serenity of the moment. This serenity contrasts with the violent history etched into its very foundation. Legends speak of treasure hidden within its labyrinthine corridors. They wait for intrepid souls to unlock their secrets. Here, in a place where echoes of battle linger, the past and present intertwine. They urge us to ponder our own limits. Hara Fort, the silence speaks louder than words. In the vibrant pulse of rural Nepal lies Indane Village. It is a place where ancient rhythms meet the challenges of today. Here, communities spill over the terraced edges of the Himalayas. They thrive amongst the sheer beauty and brutal demands of the land. It is a world without extravagance. There are no roads to usher cars or expansive farmland. Just narrow paths and intimate strips of earth. Yet life in Indane flourishes. It is sculpted by the whispers of the mountain winds. It is shaped by the daily dance of the sun across the sky. Because here, necessity breeds ingenuity. Indane exists because the people have learned an art. It is the art of balance. They coax sustenance from the daunting terrain. They preserve seeds of resilience with every season. This village is anchored by a remarkable irrigation system. It is a web of hand-dug channels known as gulls. These channels have wound around the hillsides for centuries. They carry glacial meltwater to thirsty fields. They feed everything from potatoes to barley. Yet it is in the deep night that Indane reveals its quiet wonder. Under a sky littered with stars, light flickers in homes. It does not come through a web of wires. It comes from biogas lamps. Each lamp is a product of patience and dung from their yak herds. Through this synergy with nature, the village defies expectations. They live sustainably off the land's gifts. They do this without sacrificing comfort or community spirit. Perhaps most extraordinary is their festival of Losar. It is the Tibetan New Year. During this time, the village becomes a tapestry of color and sound. Generations gather not just to celebrate. They gather to reaffirm their bond with the earth and each other. They thread the past into the present. Indane village is where human, earth, and sky weave seamlessly. Here, life isn't just lived, it's crafted with care and intention. It whispers a quiet testament to human ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive against all odds. Sagada in the northern Philippines is a place where time flows with the mountain winds. Here, the soul of the Cordillera echoes through limestone cliffs and dense pine forests. This landscape holds secrets of a community deeply entwined with its terrain. No bustling highways, not here. Just narrow paths and steep trails link clusters of villages that seem to cling to the mountainsides. The rich scent of pine mingles with cool mist, creating an air of quiet resilience. Agriculture thrives in terraces carved into the slopes. Ingenious steps upon which rice and vegetables grow against gravity, a practice continued for centuries. At dawn, the sun's light bathes the hanging coffins, an ancient burial tradition. These coffins, suspended on limestone cliffs, whisper stories of generations who once walked these trails. It's a practice that speaks of a reverence for ancestors, a belief in keeping them close to the sky and the earth. When the rains come, water rushes down the mountains with a rhythmic certainty, nourishing both land and life. Despite modern encroachments, the people of Sagada hold tightly to customs. Their homes are often built from the pine trees that surround them. Community here isn't just a word. It's woven through rituals and festivals, where music and dance bring the mountain air to life. In a world defined by constant change, Sagada offers a glimpse into a different logic. Here, the extraordinary lies not in grand gestures or towering edifices, but in the delicate balance of tradition, nature, and survival. Life isn't rushed. It unfolds quietly, transforming with the seasons. And as clouds drift through the peaks, Sagada's villages remain, steadfast on their mountains, echoing a harmony between human spirit and nature's rhythm. In Chelyabinsk Oblast of Russia lies an otherworldly landscape. This place is called Ural Mars, a realm of fiery reds and burnt oranges. This region stands in stark contrast to the surrounding Siberian taiga. Once an active copper mining site, its desolate beauty emerges. It comes from the scars left by industrial might. Acidic waters, now imbued with ancient mineral hues. They carve phosphorescent patterns into the earth. This is a toxic palette not for human touch, but it is for distant admiration. This land has transformed into a spectacle of nature reclaiming space. Slip on the wrong patch of scorched clay. You may find yourself descending into a vivid canyon. Shadowy cliffs tell stories of tumultuous geological history. Despite its seemingly barren appearance, Ural Mars is home to resilient flora. These plants cling to life against the odds. They sprout like green flames amid the rust and ochre. Surprisingly, this Martian terrain owes part of its vividness to iron oxide deposits. They paint an unearthly canvas that swirls under the Siberian sky. During winter, frost settles into the cracks and crevices. This creates an ephemeral glaze. It shifts the scenery from alien desert to a frozen dreamscape. Temperatures plummet to inconceivable depths. Travelers here speak not only of vistas. These vistas prove nature's enduring transformation. They also speak of an eerie silence that swallows sound. This leaves only the whisper of Siberian winds. Ural Mars is no mere curiosity. It is a testament to resilience. It is a reminder that even within the harshest landscapes, life finds a way to endure. Beyond the dense forests of northern Canada lies Trunian Village. It is a settlement like no other. Here, nestled amidst the vastness of the wilderness, life unfolds in ways that defy typical human conventions. Roughly 500 souls share the tight embrace of this isolated community. Modern roads find no foothold here. Technology bows to nature's simplicity. In Trunian, isolation breeds ingenuity. The village breathes with the rhythm of its environment. Winters freeze the land into a silent tundra. Summers bathe it in unending daylight. Without supermarkets or supply chains, families turn to the land and each other. They hunt, fish, and gather all that the forest and river willingly yield. This is a place where school is not confined to walls. It spills out into the living landscape. Children learn under skies that arch wider than imagination. Their classrooms are woven into the very fabric of the forest. They track moose, read wind patterns, and learn the language of survival. Elders share wisdom as deep as the ancient pines surrounding them. The northern lights dance above on cold, clear nights. They paint stories across the heavens in luminous swirls of green and violet. It is a natural theater for a community that lives intimately with the Earth's cycles. Though cell signals are a rare luxury here, the people of Trunian stay connected. They connect in ways long forgotten elsewhere. They share meals, use telegraph lines, and maintain timeless bonds of kinship. A whispered legend in Trunian claims that the auroras are the spirits of ancestors. It is a reminder that this village stands on the edge of a wild frontier. It exists between earth and sky. In Trunian Village, life is not extraordinary because it is different. It is extraordinary because it is wholly and completely itself. Beyond the bustling towns of Guinea lies Nongo. It is a vibrant community carving its existence from the rugged coastline. Here, over 3,000 people breathe life into a landscape where land and ocean collide. They build their homes among mangroves, their walls an intricate ballet of wood and resilience. This is a community without paved roads or towering infrastructure. Yet it is woven tightly by the threads of subsistence and tradition. Far from the conveniences of modernity, Nongo thrives on ingenuity. The Atlantic whispers secrets to the fishermen who set sail at dawn. They cast their nets to harvest the ocean's rich offerings. This is a place where sustenance is drawn from the tides. Each catch fuels not just the body, but the spirit of a people bound to the sea. In Nongo, every corner resonates with the echoes of a culture. It is deeply entwined with its surroundings. Artisans weave vibrant stories into their crafts. Their hands are guided by generations of knowledge. Markets pulse with the energy of bartering. Goods are traded not by the hand of distant commerce. They are traded by the rhythm of local life. Nongo is a place not defined by its scarcity. It is defined by its richness of spirit. In the face of resource limitations, innovation blooms. Rainwater harvesting systems capture precious drops from passing clouds. These systems provide families with the lifeblood of survival. Solar panels shimmer under the sun's gaze. They harness power to illuminate nights and connect voices across distances. Yet it is the communal heart of Nongo that truly sets it apart. A community gathers under starlit skies. Here stories and laughter blend with the sea breeze. In Nongo, existence becomes a dance with nature. Every step is a testament to human adaptability. And so Nongo stands as a testament not of isolation. It is a testament of interconnectedness. The boundaries between earth and water blur. Life is a harmonious tapestry of resourcefulness and unity. Nagoro village is deep within the mountains of Shikoku Island. It tells a story unlike any other, one of absence and presence. Here, amidst rolling hills and winding lanes, the living mingle with figures. These figures are crafted not from flesh and bone, but from fabric and straw. Once a bustling village, Nagoro now holds fewer than 30 human residents. Yet its streets and homes seem oddly full. They are populated by over 350 life-sized dolls. Each doll stands in silent witness to the lives once lived here. Farmers labor eternally in the fields. Fishermen perpetually tend to their nets. Children forever sit within the classrooms of an abandoned school. These figures are the handiwork of Tsukumi Ayano, a longtime resident. With needle and thread, she stitches memories into form. She fills vacated spaces with crafted echoes of her neighbors and loved ones. But why does this place exist in such a state? Nagoro bears the tale of Japan's rural depopulation. Jobs and youth drift towards the lure of city lights. They leave behind only fragments of community. This artistic response to decline transforms scarcity into something poignant. It invokes both nostalgia and contemplation. Away from city bustle, Nagoro stands as a peculiar tableau. It showcases life's transience, each crafted figure a reminder. These figures remind us of resilience and adaptation. And yet, something remarkable occurs. These dolls draw visitors from afar. Curious souls wander through this living gallery. They bridge past and present. In the hush of twilight, with shadows stretching long, Nagoro whispers a lesson. It is a poignant reminder that even in the quietest corners of the world, stories continue to evolve. It is not just a village of dolls. It is a testament to human creativity. It creates a unique dialogue between what was and what remains. Here, in the stillness, life endures in the most unexpected forms. Amid the rugged terrain of southern Laos lies the Bolivan Plateau. It is a highland expanse where the power of nature reveals itself with striking clarity. This elevated region, carved by ancient volcanic forces, hosts dense jungles. Cascading waterfalls tumble from sheer cliffs, nurturing a landscape both fertile and wild. What makes Bolivan extraordinary is its dual nature. It is a place both generous and untamed. Here, some of the world's finest coffee beans are nurtured by rich volcanic soil. The plateau's cooler climate also contributes to their growth. Coffee cultivators, often from minority ethnic groups, master their craft. They work in the shadow of mist-shrouded peaks. These cultivators draw livelihoods from the earth and its rhythms. Yet this is not all the plateau offers. Venture deeper and you'll find Tad Fane and Dong Huasao. These are magnificent waterfalls that surge with the energy of the plateau's life-giving waters. These falls serve as both a spectacle and a resource. They fuel the ecosystems that make this land so vibrant. The Bolivan Plateau is not just a place of natural beauty. It hides a darker history. During the Vietnam War, it endured one of the most extensive bombing campaigns. This left behind scars still visible in craters and unexploded ordnance. Despite this, the resilience of the region's communities shines through. Life persists, adapting to both land and past. They cultivate peace amid remnants of conflict. In this juxtaposition of past and present, the Bolivan Plateau stands. It is a testament to nature's unyielding cycle. Destruction and renewal, survival and prosperity coexist here. It is a land of contrasts that beckons with its quiet allure. In the Bolivan Plateau, nature does not merely observe. It participates, molding and being molded. It whispers secrets of endurance across its windswept heights. Here the earth speaks, and those who listen find themselves transformed. On the far edge of Ghana lies Afawa Canal Village. This community defies the rigidity of land. Here, life unfolds upon a network of waterways. The earth and water intermingle in an ever-shifting dance. The village is a labyrinth of canals. These canals are woven through the daily lives of its inhabitants. Homes scatter across the surface. They rest on buoyant platforms. These houses adapt to the canal's gentle sway. Their foundations breathe with the water's pulse. It is a way of life unmoored from conventional land-bound living. Afawa's origin lies not in necessity, but in tradition. This village thrives because its people have embraced the water. They cultivate a unique interaction with their environment. A lattice of water highways links every corner of the village. Here, the boat is mightier than the bicycle. Fish farms and floating gardens paint the landscape. They add a splash of verdant productivity, alive and abundant. Schools and marketplaces drift along these watery paths. They carry with them the hum of learning and trade. Here, the daily commute involves paddling through classrooms and shops. These float seamlessly atop the water. The canals hold secrets lost to time. Rumors whisper of ancient ceremonial paths now submerged. Rituals were once performed to honor the spirits of the waters. Once, these channels served as the veins of a community. This community was more connected to the natural world. Yet what truly stands apart is the intimate relationship between people and water. In Afawa, water is not a barrier, it's a partner. It offers sustenance, freedom, and a profound connection. This connection leads to a world less tethered to terra firma. Afawa Canal Village isn't a story of survival. It's a testament to thriving. Life flows here as easily as the water beneath it. It transforms existence into something fluid, vibrant, and enduring. The Skeleton Coast is a stark stretch of land along Namibia's coastline. It is both a graveyard and a testament to resilience. Named for the countless shipwrecks and bleached whale bones, it exists where the cold Benguela Current meets the Namib Desert's relentless sands. This place is extraordinary for its desolation and unique blend of ecosystems. It features oceanic and desert landscapes within its eerie setting. Fog here drapes like a ghostly veil. It is born from the clash of warm desert air with the Atlantic's chill. This coastal shroud is a surprising lifeline. It sustains rare bird species and desert flora with its life-giving moisture. Beneath its spectral facade, the coast hides a secret. Himba and San communities have thrived here, adapting to harsh conditions. Though inhospitable, it offers a home to desert-adapted elephants and lions. This adds a layer of fragile biodiversity to its barren expanse. Explorers have long been drawn to its forbidding shores. They are seduced by its dangers and secrets. Yet many leave only traces of their ambitions. These include rusted hulls and faded dreams. The coastline stretches its sandy arms in silence. It whispers tales of survival to those who dare to wander. Amidst bones and forgotten vessels, the skeleton coast stands unyielding. It is a living paradox of life and ruin. Here, in the embrace of stark beauty and peril, the line between existence and oblivion is thin. It is as thin as the fog that envelops it.